Man, that is concerning with how much water is coming out of there. Put a fan mate vent cover on the vents. I already put one on. I'll show you how I put the other one on. It's very simple. You got to cut a little bit of caulking away from the clips, and that's about it. Got your instructions here. I already know what I'm doing with this one, so that's trash. The only thing you really have to do, at least on the Brinkleys, is cut some of the caulking away from the clip mounts or the mounts. You don't want to cut too deep and give yourself a leak. Take one of these pins, make sure I can push through. Nope, that one's still a little deep. All these other pieces are, I guess, for other vents, other campers that don't have the clips already built in or already in. But then we just set it on there, line that up. That's all there is to it. Kind of have to push hard on them just because the plastic is kind of gone in. And so you can either go in this side and cut it out, or you just push really hard and it pops through. Then we'll cut off the this stuff. Yeah, probably throw all that away. It's just going to be junk that I save and don't ever need, probably. But because I'm throwing it away, I'll probably need it 3 days from now.
That's usually how it goes.
Now this goes on there. Top just clips in, you gotta line it up. Maybe it doesn't want to line up. So I'm gonna clip or pop 2 of those off so I can get my hands up in there. There we go. Now, from the research I did, you can either use the fan mates, which is what I bought, or the Max Air 2 vent covers. They should both fit. This one gives you a little bit more clearance for your vents. This, you can buy an insect, I guess, filter or screen to go in here, but there's already a screen in the vent, so I'm not going to worry about it. There, that's it. Now we can open the vents in the rain or while we're traveling if we want to get a little bit of airflow in this thing.
Lovely.
We'll try it eventually and see if it helps with how nasty and humid and hot it is inside when we get somewhere.
We are prepping for the AC noise reductions. Super fun project. We did it in our bedroom. Well, not we.
This is
Preston
broke.
did it.
Oh, there we go.
And it helped a lot. So now we're doing it in the living room and back here. This is a nice thing about garage space. We can literally have a whole workspace area. And now we have a workbench.
Oh, some of that's not good anymore. It's alright, most of it's probably going in the trash anyways. Let me basically just getting rid of what I damaged. Basically trash.
Ooh. Whoa, that's long.
You know, they basically hold the AC right to the camper.
Oh.
I mean, this modification undoubtedly eliminates your warranty on these things, but
Yeah.
at this point, I don't know that matters to me. If I have to buy a new one, these things are so loud. You either got to do something to them or just a lot of moisture up there.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna need something because it's literally like pouring out of here. I don't know if that's gonna help much. It's too freaking hot here. Yeah, they did such a crap job sealing this off. It's a joke. Even if you just take this apart and reseal it with the tape better, you're 1,000 times better off than... What in the world? Yeah, all that should be sealed. They put these stupid little plastic vents in here. They're trash. Basically did a terrible job of sealing the vents to anything. It's pretty sad, actually. Can't really tell where the water is actually coming from, though. I don't know if it's just all the extra air getting blown not where it's supposed to into the back of these. I don't know. Hopefully we seal it off. It'll not do that anymore. But we're going to completely retape these vent holes. We're going to separate the two with foam insulation, and then we're going to build our own little mini diverter. Sends it down these ducts more efficiently.
Oh.
None of this is my idea. I got it off of, I forget the guy's channel. We'll link it somewhere, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
We just haven't seen anybody do these GE low profile ones, so that's what I've done. If it ever stops dripping water.
Maybe from the non-stop running or something.
Well, yeah, I'm sure
Hopefully.
that's pretty difficult to go back to factory if you wanted to try to sneak your warranty back out. But like I said, I'm willing to try it because if not, basically need to find a better air conditioner altogether. But you got to drill out these little rivets or pins, whatever they are, which is a pain. Kind of tell where they are, and some of them you can easily tell. I found some are like little welds or something, and you can barely tell they're there, but that's probably one right there that's... We're trying to take this piece off because it just doesn't work with what I want to do. You could probably make it work better than it does without messing it all up, but that's not what I've chose to do. So I'm gonna guess that there's a little weld right there, so I'm gonna drill. Well, let's see if I found them all. about it. Now I gotta clean up this big mess I've made. Alright, this is the part that, oh, it's still leaking everywhere. This is ridiculous.
You want paper towels to try to shove in there?
It's not gonna matter, it's coming from higher somewhere. Oh, I may have to get on the roof and make sure this one's draining properly. Those little plastic things just sat in here. They didn't seal off any of this. Both sides are the same. I'm going to tape all this up, all around the top, all around the bottom. And then once I get that, I'll show you how it looks, and then I'll start building the
diverter?
Whatever I'm building. After we've taped it, there's no more leaks, or all the air has to go through the vents instead of into the ceiling. I feel like a lot of the air was probably just going into the ceiling, which I don't know if that's doing us any good. I don't know, it seems odd. We haven't had a bad ceiling leak, but I don't know where all that water's coming from and where it's supposed to go, but I can't imagine it's supposed to go there.
Yeah.
I hope it's just a screwdriver. It looks like it's all sealed. I don't know. I don't want to mess anything up worse than it. Or, I mean, when you do a good cleaning, you got to get in here to clean all this out.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. I mean, that one is clearly coming out of this front. That one's got some decent flow out there.
This one just doesn't. Oh, that one's flowing to the right.
I don't really see anything that's that significant. I mean, right inside here, you can look right into the camper when you lift that. So.
No, I just mean like this thing. The water's coming through here and sitting in that tray.
Which doesn't make any sense. Why would it be pulled up right there? I'm going to look at this other one that's actually flowing and see if it looks different, I guess. This one had a little moisture when I did the thing, but
not like a lot.
Didn't seem like it was that much.
Yeah, that has the same thing.
I mean, it's full of water too. Wonder if it goes in there and then where's it coming out of? Yeah, it's like leaking out back there, so maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Guess we're gonna leave it alone. Man, look how dirty that is already.
Yeah. You want me to
Probably gonna have to do, running it this hard, we're probably gonna have to do, they make a spray that, I guess you just spray that and then rinse it out.
Oh, you don't just vacuum it off?
Huh?
You don't just vacuum that off?
You can try with a shop vac, but I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on it, make sure we don't have any. How dirty is that one? Just as bad or worse?
Just as bad. Well, it's not actually as bad on the back side, at least.
Yeah, it's worse than I would have expected. I guess that makes sense, though. It's been running pretty much non-stop since we started doing our thing. 14 1/16 and 5 3/4. Go just under 5. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's all going to get taped, but the better you do it, the better it'll work. Now I need 8 3/4, 14 1/4. Yeah, a little under 14 1/4. Let's go cut that one. There you go, foil up. Shoot. Oh, I didn't take into account the 3/8 inch from that steel plate wherever it ended up. 3/8 of an inch off of this. Because that steel plate, wherever it went, has to go up in there. So I'm going to get this partly attached, then I'm going to build the little, like, actual airflow diverter, or whatever you want to call it. Stick that on there just right. Just basically seal the inside of my little contraption. This tape is pretty serious. Once it sticks, it doesn't like to give up. And I'll put one on the back just to make it stronger.
Built a teepee for the middle.
That's the air diverter, I guess. I should have made it a little longer. I'm going to have to put another piece on the outside. It's alright. That'll just help for now. It'll all be pretty solid once I get it taped on here. Now we line our little peak up with the center. And I'm going to tape all the cracks, all the little odds and ends. That way that creates a fairly good seal to force the air into the ducts instead of into the ceiling somewhere. Stretch perfect, so we just get it as good as we can. And that's as good as that's gonna get. Now I'm gonna tape it all up inside there. Alright, so now you're going this way. You see that little peak pushes the air straight into these two vents. And then I'm going to tape it all off again. It's not very fun to do. You just got to keep taping and shoving more tape in there. That is sealed off pretty good. Obviously the air dump is no longer here, but again, if you want a real good tutorial, you should go watch the other guy do it on we'll link it. He actually takes all the time in the world to show you exactly what he's doing. I'm just showing you the same thing on this type of air conditioner. Now I gotta put the metal bracket back in, but I forgot to, last one I did, I made sure I had these corners cut out, but I'm just gonna get a drill bit, drill them out, and we'll be good to go. And I'm just guesstimating, but I'm pretty sure I'll be close enough.
Doesn't that negate all the tape that you just put in?
No, that's not gonna matter. It goes like that. The control box, I'll show you how I did it. One, you can see between this bracket and here, there's an air space. So basically, you're gonna mark and drill little holes right up in there and run the same screws back up through there. And it seems to hold pretty well. Hold that as tight as I can, drill a hole. And it's pretty solid. I don't think it's any worse or any looser than it ever was. All right, let's see how it goes. It's a lot quieter, that's for sure.
That's crazy.
Well, you basically put a big piece of foam between it and the motor. That is so much better than original.
Look at this in this room compared to in here. Listen here. Now this room. It's so loud. Now we just have to do that one.